Shall we move on to a little bit more dead magic, a little bit more from Miss von Hausswolff? We are moving on to the next track here, The Marble Eye, of course, off of her 2018 album, Dead Magic. After the really epic and really cool Ugly and Vengeful, this is the track that follows. Very curious to see how we kind of come off of that thoroughly intense and just cool track. So the Marble Eye is what we got next, and we are listening to this because it was suggested and sponsored by Yerky Floor. So thank you so much for the request and for the supports. I appreciate that. Shall we go ahead and dive on in? We'll discuss it a little bit after. Here, it's loading. Here we go. So big and gothic. It's a really beautiful melody. It's like an ocean of melody. Really nice melody. I mentioned that, but it's cool every time it comes back. Fuller effect. I didn't expect that last bit. The Marble Eye acts as this perfect follow up to Ugly and Vengeful. And it's actually perfect that we heard that track first before coming to this one because obviously it's an instrumental. It's saying what it wants to say in a completely wordless way. And here we have nothing except the organ. At the very beginning, in one small part, I thought maybe there's a bit of guitar, but I don't think so. I think it's really just strictly an organ piece, and I really like that. Obviously, an organ or the organ has been a huge part of Anna's music that we've listened to, not only through this album but just through her songs that we've checked out. And so I like how there's a big focus on this one, and to use the organ in such a dramatic but also a reasonably hopeful fashion as well, as a lot of the music from Anna has been twisted and dark. And yeah, there's definitely moments of light and hope as well, but not always so much the focus. This one with the Marble Eye, I feel like that's a big feeling here. For as, grandiose and gothic as some of the sounds from here kind of sound, there's to me always this note, always this through line of hope. And there's something really, really beautifully overarching about that. And the way that it surrounds this track. Obviously, the organ itself is a massive instrument, and I think that it's captured really, really well here in this track. And I really like the beginning with the, I don't know what they would be specifically called, but the notes that are just ba 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 ba. I'm doing the notes wrong, but ba 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 ba. And then you have the backing chords, which eventually come through in a very strong way. Love the bass pedals. Like, just a well executed and stately piece here. That's like, we'll get into it in just a second. Like, this was recorded in a church, but this would fit so well in a church as well. Like, it just sounds like it would ring the cathedral incredibly true, and it would just sound like a really great performance inside of one. Now, even though we obviously do not have any lyrics to look over, Jörg Fleur did say that this organ is recorded from Marmorkirchen, which I've pulled up the Bandcamp page for the album, of course, which I'll link. And here, this is of course from Anna saying, "Me and my band and Randall Dunn spent 9 days in Copenhagen recording the record. The great pipe organ you're hearing is a 20th century instrument located in Marmorkirchen, the Marble Church in Copenhagen." So, obviously, the Marble Eye, recorded in the Marble Church, just makes sense. And perhaps the Marble Eye represents the eye of God inside of this church. And perhaps it's watching over people and stuff, right? So let's go ahead and look up this church. Maybe we can get an idea. And it's even called the Marble Church, popularly known as the Marble Church, Marmorkirchen. For its Rococo architecture, is an evangelical Lutheran church in Copenhagen. I'd like to see some pictures. Here we get some. Original plans, old pictures here. So it's the front. Let's get inside. There we go. I'm trying to find some interior pictures. That looks really, really beautiful. I love a good cathedral and things like that. Look at the artistry. I mean, I can definitely see why it would be called the Marble Church. Let's get a little bit more. I'm kind of curious, if you don't mind. I'm kind of curious to see a little bit more in there. Give me some pictures. Can I make this bigger? Can I make the pictures bigger? I was trying to do one of these. That looks really, really beautiful. And it seems like a relatively small church there as well. Like, it's not massive, but what's in there has really beautiful attention to detail. And a great ambience as well. That looks really cool. I like that. I love like cathedral architecture and stuff like that. So that's really, really cool. And that's how I would interpret the marble eye. Let me know what you guys thought. Of course, down below, the comment section. I appreciate you all being here. Yerku Floor, thank you so much once again for the request. Truly appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, morning, afternoon, or evening. And I will see you all later. Bye, guys.